Hey everyone, happy Monday. I just thought that I would talk to you a little bit about something that is pretty personal to me and could sometimes be a little bit embarrassing as well. But I thought that it's good to, be upfront about some of these things that we usually don't want to talk about. So that today is my skin, and more specifically the skin on my face. Why that is personal, your face is the first thing that people see, and when there is a blemish or when things don't look right, it affects you. It shouldn't, but it does. It affects you, your morale. It affects you personally. It affects how you feel that day, and you just aren't yourself, or at least that's how it is for me. And so for me, I didn't really grow up with acne or any type of problem with my skin until, lucky me, my mid-20s. I got adult acne. Score. And I would get these real deep cystic type of blemishes that hurt. They would sit there underneath the surface of the skin for like a week and a half, which was radical. Take forever to heal, and just were, ugly. And sometimes I would get several at a time, sometimes just one, but needless to say, it was very frustrating. And sometimes there were a lot of tears. I didn't want to go out of the house. I couldn't cover it up. Luckily, I had a very, decent boyfriend who would still love me through all that because he's awesome. But anyway, he's not my husband, so yay. Anyway, so I would go to the dermatologist, and they would they would prescribe me antibiotics or and some other topical things that would work for a while. They would keep things at bay, and as long as I kept taking them, they would help my situation. It wasn't perfect, but they would help. And unless I wanted to stay on those antibiotics indefinitely, which I didn't, then they would come back. So then I started doing things that, like Proactive that I saw on TV, and I would try that. And that, again, it would help keep things at bay. It would help heal. But the problem never really went away unless I continue using the product. What I didn't realize is that I was just treating the surface of my skin and not the root of the problem. So when I started Plexus about 6 months ago, I started taking Probio 5. And I've mentioned this guy before. This is awesome for so many different things, but specifically for me, it has done a wonder on my skin. And the reason being is what I come to find out, ding, 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 is that acne or a lot of other skin conditions like psoriasis and eczema are actually autoimmune responses. And a lot of times if you have a leaky gut or something going on in your immune system or something going on in your gut, that is a lot of times the physical response, your body's response, because the immune system's going wacky on something, and then you end up with these eruptions on your face like me, or other type of skin conditions like I mentioned before. And so that was happening to me. So when I started Probio 5, within weeks, I realized I wasn't breaking out anymore. Like at all. It was crazy. And I was pretty stoked about it. Do you know how awesome it is to get up in the morning and realize, I don't have to spend, 30 minutes applying my makeup and use every different concealer that I have. I don't have to spend as much money at Sephora. Yay! So yeah, that was a big deal. A couple months after I started Probio, I introduced the Plexus body cream. And if you have ever dealt with acne, you know that everything you get should be oil-free. Anything with oil on it was a huge no-no. No, 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 no. Like, I wouldn't let anybody even touch my skin because I was afraid the oil in their hands was going to break me out. Like, that's how crazy I was about having oil on my skin. So this freaked me out a little bit. It's got a lot of natural oils in it, and I'm telling you, I use this on my face every single day. It has activated charcoal in it, and it has spirulina algae, so it actually detoxes your skin. It started smoothing out my skin, healing my complexion, evening out my scars, and yes, there were some scars, and if you have ever dealt with acne, those scars can take forever to heal and to even out. So I noticed a huge healing in that too. I talked to other people, and they're like, oh, wow, I had really painful eczema, and I've been on the probiotic, and I use this, and it's healed that. Or at least my skin has healed as a result of the probiotic and such. I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. You can Google this stuff and find out about these autoimmune responses. But all I'm saying that for me, introducing these two products has really changed my life. I went from breaking out once or twice a month to the last 6 months, like one time. So it's something to think about seriously. Getting your gut clean is more than just doing what the commercial says to clean out your colon. Getting your gut clean affects everything. It's crazy. And for me, it's really eliminated a big embarrassment and a big hardship for me. And being able to show my face and my skin to the world without worrying about what they're thinking, even though I know I shouldn't, is a big deal. So I just want to share that with you today. Have a fantastic week, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon. Peace out.